Hello, Yva here with yvaloveearts, and today I'll be showing you a canvas that I'm creating as part of a collaboration with Shel over at Paper Octio Studio. And I'm starting off with some golden high flow acrylic paints and really just trying to get some color started on this background. So how it works is I'll be creating a background for her and she'll be creating a background for me, and then we'll mail those off to each other and I'll complete hers and she'll complete mine. So there'll be two parts for each of us, and we'll include those links below and in the iCards, so it'll be really easy for you to find them. So as you can see, I used some high flow acrylic paints, and then I used some Dylusions Ink Spray, and now I'm using some Dylusions Paints, just finger painting and getting some color on there. Shel is a big fan of bright colors, just like I am, so I know that I'm going to be using lots of bright colors today. And here you can see this is a circle print from some Gelli printing that I did a while back with my 6-inch Gelli plate and a stencil that I made, and I'm just sticking it on there with some matte medium. Now you can see that the ink spray, the Dylusions spray I used, is coloring this matte medium, and I'm completely okay with that, and I'm going to be covering up a whole lot of this anyway, so it will get sealed eventually so that she will not have to deal with all of that like I am at the moment. And that foam brush was just really too stiff, and so I decided to use this palette knife to spread the matte medium instead. And through the magic of editing, I have fast forwarded through the drawing process, and I'm now about to stick on some torn pages and collage them on with the matte medium. I also have some Gelli Prints on deli paper that I've cut into strips, and I'll apply those as well. Now I have punched out some of little pink circles from some scrap paper. I believe it may have come in some packaging of some sort. And then this is also wipe off paper, I believe, that I'm sticking on over there as well. And then I'll take out this old circle punch from Creative Memories. I think it was one of the first punches I actually purchased eons ago, and punch out some more circles from some Gelli printed paper and attach those as well. And after a quick dry, I decide to add some gesso with a palette knife. And I'm really just trying to create some continuity or cohesiveness. Is that a word? Just trying to make it all kind of go together. And I also realize that Shel is most likely going to need to cover up more of this with the gesso, but I'll let her make that decision when she decides what she wants to do with this lovely background. So next I'm taking some radiant gel in Stargazer from ColourArte, and I'm applying it with the palette knife through this stencil and just kind of creating some more texture. And I had some extra that I pulled out, so I'm putting it on a Gelli print that I'm also going to be sending to her. And next I'm going to use this paper napkin image of some poppies that someone sent me in some happy mail. I wish I could remember who, but whoever it was, you know who you are. Thank you. And I'm just going to apply that with some matte medium. Next, I'm going to apply some Vivid Ultra Metallics, which is a new product by ColourArte, and I'm going to apply it with this really fancy tool that I'm looking for right now. Here it is, a pencil eraser, and just going to add some cute little dots because I love circles and I love dots, and I know that Shel does too. And I don't want to waste the extra paint that I had there on my table because it's really beautiful and shimmery, and so I'm adding it to this Gelli print that I'm going to be sending to her. So I know she is also taking part in the Index Card a Day challenge, so I just want to go ahead and give her a background to play with. So after a quick dry, I've decided to add some doodles with my Posca paint pen. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Don't really want to add too much because this is a background, so I don't want her to feel the pressure of keeping this background if she needs to cover it up or, you know, tone it down with gesso. I really don't want to really invest too much time in this background just because it might get covered up, and I don't want to make her feel bad if she does cover it up. That being said, I'm also keeping my doodles kind of on the periphery or the border. That way, if she does want to use them, they're less likely of getting covered up, but also just not hopefully too distracting from whatever focal image she's going to add. So I'm just giving this a quick dry, and then I'll add some matte medium on top of it so that it can be completely sealed for her in whatever she decides to add next. So that's going to wrap this up, and I hope you enjoyed this little video, and please go visit Shel's channel so you can see the lovely background that she's created for me. And then stay tuned for the second part in the series where we'll be creating our focal images for each other. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, leave me some love down in the comments below, share with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks so much for stopping by.